squander all that energy. Hey!
Yeah!
Welcome to Attack of the Show! TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira, and thank you.
Oh, I'm Candace Bailey.
I didn't want to cut you off.
Oh, it's here. We're coming to you live from the G4 studios in Los Angeles.
And how about that 420?
That's a good show.
Oh, right, the show. We had a show.
Yes, we did. On the show today, Adam Scott from Parks and Recreation live in studio. We'll talk about everything except the nasty rash acts, not to mention.
Candace.
Oops. Plus, Blair Herder just, I don't even know if anyone heard that.
No one heard. It's fine. We're all friends here.
Plus, Blair Herder does some laps around Long Beach Grand Prix circuits and gets a taste of what it's like to have a cooler car than everyone else.
But then it's Gadget Prime time with environmentally friendly alarm clocks, backpacks, and hats. Now, we want to put this out there. I have seen the hats personally with these two eyes, and let me tell you, that's pretty much what they look like, actually. It's not that stylish. And Galactipedia asked the question of whether alien life is really possible, and it totally answers it forever. So take a break, scientists. Your work is done. You're welcome.
But it's time now to run down the top 5 things on the web.
Let's get the internet pregnant. As you know, as some of you know, yesterday was 420, so there's that.
Perhaps you saw our AOTS 420 special?
Yeah. No, you definitely saw it. You probably don't remember that you did, but you saw it.
Either way, to see how Weed Day was celebrated on college campuses around America, you should look to the skies of Boulder, Colorado. That, don't you?
I was just saying, that looked like District 9. That looked straight out of Half-Life. All I needed was a ceiling fan, and it would have looked like my bedroom.
Really?
I'm saying there was a lot of college students in it, that's all. Nothing to do with the weed smoke.
They unleashed a cloud so mighty that it blocked out the sun.
But it did make all the birds fly straight to the nearest fish concert, which is kind of cool. It's that. No, Sublime? No? Lincoln Park? Who cares?
Today's number 4 starts with a cowboy, a giant pickup truck, some flags, John Williams' classic Superman overture, and then things get really crazy.
Exactly.
What?
Here's a speech by Tim Wild Thing Leopard, a speech that could only happen in a little place that I like to call America.
Yeah, I can hear you, and they can too. Got something for you. For 33 years, I've rodeoed. And in 1962, a little boy was born, and his dream and his goal was to own a monkey. This is my dream.
I want a little monkey so that I can put it on my dog.
You want a little monkey so that you can put it on your dog.
Yes, make
Of
Megan
course
and
you do.
Kizzy carry around the monkey.
But you have a rat infestation that you call pets. Those aren't dogs. Those things
Do you know
aren't.
how many times I have heard that? And it's not funny.
Well, I mean, it's
They
kind of.
laugh at everything.
They don't laugh at everything.
My dogs are
Ball on the
not
tee.
rats.
We still got it.
Rats.
We still got it.
They are chihuahuas.
I'm just saying. That is. Chihuahua is Spanish for like Terminix. Like it means you have a problem. I'm just. All right, let's move it on. Our number 3 video. Our number 3 video might be scary for people who don't like change. Just saying that.
But don't worry, there might be a new Old Spice guy, but the Old Spice commercials are still as delightful as the originals.
Danger excites me. but I can't fully enjoy it when I smell like fear and body odor. So I prepare myself with a manly scent of Old Spice Danger Zone. Because even if something bad does happen to a Danger Zone man, it won't smell like something bad happened. Because the secret to smelling careless is... And when you smell like Old Spice Danger Zone, trust me, you'll smell like you have nothing to worry about.
You smell like you look amazing.
Amazing, I know.
I feel like I'm cheating on Isaiah Mustafa for liking that so much. So I'm sorry, Isaiah.
But it's good.
Yeah, and to be honest, I have used that scent, and to the new Old Spice guy, you are right, sir. It is great for deflecting danger. I tell you.
What are you talking about? You don't do anything dangerous.
Candace, it's dangerous to be this good looking. That was remotely believable, right?
In at number 2 is a clip from Toronto City News and is also something ripped from the nightmares of anyone who spends time on live television.
Listen, embarrassing stuff, it happens, well, all the time here on Attack of the Show, but our bodily fluids usually stay inside of our bodies.
Charlie Sheen has certainly left an impact on our city, but we hear he'll be going straight back to the airport tonight. Actually, this truck behind me is ready and all packed up to go with all of Sheen's stage materials. His next tour stop is at the Atlantic City Taj Mahal Hotel. Outside of the Massey Hall, Safia Kambalia, City News.
Tonight, actually, this truck behind me tells outside of the Massey.
Okay, so if that were to happen to you, Candace, how would you handle the situation?
Oh, I had my nostril sealed shut years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that like an outpatient thing? Is that a local anesthetic? What? All right.
I tried.
Do it without. She can do it without. Check this out.
I can.
Yeah, sure. I'll just. Oh, yeah. When you hang out with a low one for long enough, you get superpowers. Candace Bailey, everybody. Still ahead,
Come
only...
on, can I get more of applause than that? Thank you.
Ask and ye shall receive. All right, coming up next, only a crazy person would show you another Rebecca Black Friday cover. I know.
Well, call us crazy. Things are about to get biblical, and our number 1 is here.
Today's ATN featured, well, we're not exactly sure. Whatever it is, we're dying to see it. So tell us, what's the name of this rodeo show? Tweet us your responses at AOTS #OMGROFLOL. If your response wrangles a laugh out of us, we'll feature it on tomorrow's show.
Well, don't tease him with it. Give it to him.
And at number 1 today, another cover of Rebecca Black's terrible viral Trainwreck Friday.
Okay, I know, before you start screaming old, know that we're running this clip from Thumbs Up Productions because it's timely, albeit a little bit blasphemous.
Good Friday, Friday, gotta die on Good Friday. Everybody's watching me fall and they're not helping. Good Friday, Friday, getting crucified day. Dad better be right about my resurrection. Suffering, 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 suffering. This is not fun. Looking forward to Revelation. JC, Jesus Christ, just hanging in Jerusalem in robes of white. You can walk on water, then change it into wine. How you gonna kill a man so divine? But he tricked you, son, he's on the rise. And you are in for a big surprise. Get down on your knees and start to pray. Cause JC is coming back in 3 days. Resurrection, so.
Look, to be fair, God is like the only rapper that doesn't have to worry about getting gunned down. You know what I mean? Unlimited respawns. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Come on, JC, just tap that space bar. You're coming back. You know what I mean? Come on, Holy Ghost me. No? Hey, there's something going on over there. What is that?
Happy Easter, everyone!
Yeah, hey everybody, it's a guy dressed as a rabbit.
Kevin, that's the Easter Bunny.
Which is still a guy dressed as a rabbit.
You know, I know I'm a few days early, but I just couldn't wait. Have you two had your Easter egg hunt yet?
No.
Our Easter? Really? There's an Easter egg?
Well, maybe you should look around then.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Well, there's actually one right here.
Oh, mine is filled with jelly beans.
Actually, okay, mine has paper in it. That's weird. Oh, it says free shipping to the Easter Bunny Golden Basket?
That's right, Kevin. We'll pay all the shipping costs for your unwanted gold and silver items.
Oh, come
That's
on.
a significant savings that can't be matched. Well, you know, with the economy in the toilet and government not being able to get anything done, a weak dollar means a strong gold market. Why, with gold currently trading at
Easter Bunny! Easter Bunny, no! Of course! Come on!
Goodness!
How many people have to be murdered on our set before G4 gets us a security guard? It's like the 12th
The
person.
real Easter Bunny.
What?
That bunny was a gold-hawking imposter. Here's the real Easter message.
Okay.
This Easter, enjoy your egg hunts and your chocolate candies and your cream-filled confections. Because this Easter will be your last. Soon the rogue planet Tyche will emerge from hiding in the Oort cloud, heading straight toward Earth's orbit into galactic speeds. As the massive gas giant approaches our planet, its gravitational pull will alter the tides, evaporating our oceans and pulling our atmosphere into space. Before crashing into us at 1 billion miles per second, none shall survive. Earth and everything on it will atomize and drift aimlessly through deep space for all eternity. Eat as much ham as you would like, because soon you won't weigh anything at all. Happy Easter!
All right, I love cars, and I love driving cars, but some days I just want to be chauffeured around. Today is one of those days, and that is where the Porsche 911 GT3 RS and professional race car driver Patrick Long come in.
Using my celebrity status, I got an exclusive invite to the 37th annual Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach to ride shotgun in one of the world's fastest production cars.
So I'm about 10 seconds away from hopping in this car for the first time. I have no idea what they have in store for me, but I had to sign a lot of release waivers. Way more than I normally do. I don't know. I went to school in Louisiana, so I don't know much about math and physics because, I went to school in Louisiana. I don't think you're supposed to go from 140 to 0 like that soon. Also, we went out and did a couple of laps. You can hit the same speeds in the race car or the car you drive off the showroom floor.
Yeah, well, they're definitely siblings in a lot of sense. The GT3 RS is a road car, but it's our top line 911, a car that you can take to the racetrack on the weekend and then drive home with your bag in the back. Behind me, the GT3 Cup is everything that you want out of a race car, stripped down, bare, raw, light, the most sold race car in the world. Sticker is 150 versus 200 for the race car. The weights are different, roughly 3,000 versus 2,800 pounds. Horsepower is pretty comparable. We're dealing with the same base engine, 3.8 liter boxer flat six, roughly 450 for the road car. For the race car, we're up at about 485, depending on the rules of the different series.
What about this makes it awesome?
Well, it starts off, it's everything classic that a 911 is and has been. It's rear engine, it's lightweight, it's low center of gravity, it's agile, it's fast. It's got an Alcantara steering wheel, so it feels like my race car steering wheel. It's got sport seats in it that you sit literally on the floor of the car. You've got onboard stopwatches for racetracks or for your duration of driving time, navigation available. You've got all the perks of a luxury car.
All right, well, we've been talking about it, man. I've already been out in that one, and I need you to take me out in that one.
Let's do it.
All right, brother. being driven around the Long Beach Grand Prix is fun and all, but, well, they left the keys in this car, so I think you know how I'm getting home today.
Nice.
Still ahead. Breaking news. Has your iPhone been tracking your every move? Andy Alla will tell you all about it in the feed.
All right. Then Adam Scott from Parks and Recreation will be here live in studio. But first, here's the AOTS exclusive trailer for 30 minutes or less in theaters, August 12th. Here's the scene. Right behind it is a tube going down my pants for a pee gag. Please load the wall with anything to do with urine. What's up, Daytime Emmy? We're coming for you. Now, like most of you, at least I'm assuming like most of you, I would prefer that the Earth not turn into like a smoldering trash heap anytime soon.
Well, you know, that's why today's Gadget Prawn is going green,
Oh,
Kevin.
that's convenient.
All right. Our first green gadget is the B-Doll water-powered clock.
Look at
This is
that.
pretty cool. All you do is pour water into the bag,
What?
and voila, you've got a working clock.
Voila!
Voila!
Look at that.
How often do you have to refill it?
Hardly
It's not
ever.
Voila.
That's what I thought you said. Hardly ever.
Making fun of me, and that's not
No,
even what I
no,
said.
not at all, not at all. You have to actually add water every 3 to 6 months, and you have to be careful not to fill it too high or else it'll leak while it's running. But hey, look at that. Numbers appear thanks to water, and you can use them to tell what time it is, and get this, it even has an alarm. So
Wowzers.
it's really kind of the future. It will let you know when a certain time has been reached based upon what you tell the machine to do it. You can put it anywhere. They range from $16 to $35, so we think they're a pretty good value, especially since they don't actually affect your energy bill if you fill it from a neighbor's house.
Yeah, I love this one. I think this is my favorite.
By the way, fun fact, will work with urine.
Well, we discussed that it might, but we don't know
Oh,
for
we
sure.
did more than discuss. And that orange one right now is actually urine. Yeah. You're kidding. See, we discussed it in pre-show, and then we tested it out to surprise you.
Ew, is it really?
Why don't you pop the top and give it a little sniff?
Shut up! I am.
Look, I don't know for sure what's inside of this thing, but I do know that the time is there. So kudos, B-Doll. It's working.
Oh my God! Can I get some Purell, please? Move that! I'm not touching it. On to number.
Only in the shower do we play those games. It's the cleanest playground. Cleanest playground.
Okay, our second green gadget is the Scoshi Solbat 2 solar-powered backup battery. That's really hard to say.
Especially when you're standing next to a urine clock. Look at this thing.
No, it's a portable battery that you can charge through USB or just leave it out in the sun.
Yeah, here, check it out.
Okay, how long will it take to charge?
I peed on that too in
Shut
pre-show.
up!
I'm just kidding. Shut up! Scoshi says it'll take about 2.5 hours to charge it via USB, but that's not the point. It takes 18 hours in the sun to charge.
That's a long time.
Right, but if you live on one of the poles, that's just a day. You think about it.
You could just put it on your. You can put it to your dashboard.
Yeah, it's got suction cups, so you can totally put it like on your car windshield while you drive. It'll charge.
That's what I meant.
But here's the thing: after that cumulative 18 hours, whether or not you get it in a day or not, it'll be enough to fully charge a smartphone almost twice.
And my phone?
That's a pretty cool thing. Well, your phone is a what? It's a Droid, right? So you'll get half a charge.
Exactly.
There's also a meter on the front,
It's the
as you can
truth.
see there. It'll tell you how much power it has and whether or not power is going in or out of the device. We think for $30, it's kind of a must-buy. It's one of those things you just want to have on you in case you need it. Not bad at all.
Okay, our third.
It's okay to get excited over green tech, huh?
Woo! Our third is the Voltaic off-grid solar backpack.
Look at this. You will not get slammed into a locker if you wear this. Let me tell you that.
Now you'll be able to charge your
You
phone,
are the coolest
iPod,
kid at dork
whatever
camp.
you want when you're out. Shut.
Well, I can disassemble my clarinet and fit it in here just fine. Sorry.
When you're out in the wilderness, through the solar panels, but how much power does it actually give you?
Here's the thing. I kid because it gives you a lot of power. Voltaic says you get about 19 hours of talk time on a phone or 48 hours of music playback from a full charge on the solar battery. And this thing...
That's really cool.
Yeah, this thing only takes 7 hours in the sun to fully charge the cells. That's really impressive.
But it is kind of heavy.
It is a little on the heavy side, but you can actually detach the panel and take
really?
it. Yeah, you can put it on a lighter backpack if you want. Wear it on your suspenders, and you can just charge this bad boy. And it has all sorts of connectors on the back, so you can pretty much plug it into whatever you want.
Nice.
So very cool from Voltaic. We like it.
Okay, but, is it really worth $250?
Look, if you need something like it, then yes, it's a great choice. Again, it is super pricey, but it is a sturdy backpack as well. So if you're in the market, there you go.
Okay. Our final green gadget I'm really excited about.
Sexiest thing I've seen in a long time.
It's the solar hat fan. Are you going to put it on, or am I?
What?
Are you going to put it on, or am I?
Oh, I'm not touching this thing. You can throw it on.
I get to look really pretty?
Yeah, so here it is. All right, so right now, yes, you look kind of like a nerd, but imagine, look how stylish you get. If, let's say this is the sun. Oh! You can stay cool while looking cool.
I don't know, I feel like it's gonna give me bangs or something.
Yeah. So here's the thing, just to prove that it is, that's totally, I mean, there we go. I know demonstrating it with a light bulb kind of defeats the purpose of not using energy, but it works with the sun. And the clip may be a little on the loose side.
The clip is a little loose. We actually had to tape it.
Yeah, well, because if you don't, you might slice up your forehead like a Saw movie. But it's $10. You know, I mean, for all those parents who don't want to leave the windows down when you're locking the kids in to go to the grocery store, you clip this on the neck of their shirt, and they'll stay nice and cool while you're getting some produce.
Kevin!
Don't do it when they're too young to know better. Do it when you're punishing them.
Oh,
when they're old enough to know.
All right, that's it for today's green prawn. But if you have a gadget you'd like to see,
how dare you throw such style around?
Let's see if it just flies off. Oh, yeah, there it is. Email us at gadgetprod@g4tv.com. How's my
Repeating
hair?
the clock.
Yay! I mean it.
Get
it away.
It's warmer than the other clock.
Get it away.
It is.
Like an octopus, Attack of the Show has many tentacles.
Yes,
or
we
as
do.
we like to call them, correspondents.
But sometimes we need an extra arm, and that's when a member of our viewer army decides to take over.
Take one, take one.
Hi, Attack of the Show. I'm Sean Guzzi, and I'm here to take you behind the scenes of Legends of Atoll.
Going for a take, quiet on set.
Legends of Atoll is a new fantasy comedy web series we're doing. It's in the vein of The Guild or Legend of Neil. It's going to be 6 episodes is the goal, each about 6 to 7 minutes long. Legends of Atoll is also based on the live stage show Dungeon Master, which has been running for about 10 years in LA. We're using pretty much the entire cast from the stage show in the web series, and we're also keeping a lot of the humor and the kind of staples of the stage show into the web show.
Oh my God, can we do that? 3 adventurers haphazardly and unintentionally unleash the greatest evil to wreak havoc on Atoll. And through a series of misadventures, try to save the world.
In your heart, you know I am the Endless One.
The bringer of death?
Yes.
The rerouter of rivers?
Yes.
The destroyer of mountains?
Yep. Well, actually, it was just a mountain, but yes! The Endless One. I get released into the world, and our adventurers have to somehow get me back into my prison before I destroy everything. Excellent.
Crush these skeletal warriors under a mountain of stone! Cut!
Wow, what an incredible adventure. And thank you, Attack of the Show, for making me part of the viewer army.
Actually pee.
Right. It wasn't a joke.
No jokes. No jokes. It was for real pee.
And the clock worked. That's the important part. We are this much closer to Waterworld. That much closer. There's some Purell flying in. Here we go.
Thank you. All right.
I might have peed in that.
Shut up!
And now!
I can't work in these conditions.
Just squint and shake your head. You'll get through it. Time now to pour you a stout glass of news.
And yellow will be your serving wind. I'm not taking any chances.
Right now, it's time to start the feed.
All the news you need to know.
The feed.
It's Thursday, April 21st, and here are your top stories. Everyone freak out! Your iPhone is tracking your every move. Wait. That's news? I mean, at a recent conference, a pair of programmers showed that iPhones and 3G iPads are regularly recording your location and compiling that data into a hidden, unencrypted file. However, this is nothing new. This so-called discovery has been known for some time, and Apple is not collecting the data, nor is it possible to remotely extract the file. But Senator Al Franken has chimed in demanding more information on the practice. Apple has yet to comment directly on the snafu, but if you're really that paranoid about being tracked, you probably should not own a device with GPS. But all is not dark in the world of Amazon today. Pretty soon, you'll be able to use your Kindle to check out books from the library. I know. The library lending service will let Kindle owners and people with the Kindle app go to their local library and borrow books electronically. So that means no more worrying about losing books. Plus, the service will allow you to annotate the books you take out, and your notes will be preserved if you later decide to buy it. Details are still hazy on exactly how the process will work, but Amazon says they'll be rolling it out to 11,000 libraries across the U.S. Wait, are there still that many libraries? And finally, the economy may be in the crapper, but at least one industry is still seeing a boom. Vibrators! Yeah! According to the New York Times, yes, that New York Times, industry analysts are noting the increased availability of battery-operated sex toys at drugstores and pharmacies is leading to a significant jump in sales. Condom company Durex, who recently joined Trojan in branding their own plastic vibrating phallus, said sales have jumped 60% in the past 6 months. Also of note, a $120 vibrator that plugs into your iPod and syncs to the beat of your music. And now Kevin knows what to get me for Christmas. Now, earlier last week, my single Dreamland was featured on Freebeats, and I wanted to thank you guys so much for the overwhelming amount of support and love. You can get a free download and more information at andyallo.com. I'm Andy Allo, and you've just been there. Thank you, Kevin and Kevin.
Thanks, Andy Allo.
Thank you, Andy. With the way the world is headed, we'll need to look for a new home planet soon.
Yeah, thankfully NASA seems to have that figured out, because the hunt for the life in space is actually heating up. We'll explain in Galactipedia.
"50 years ago, mankind stepped out from the confines of Earth and ventured into the heavens. Today, we continue that journey as we search for life in the stars. Now, everyone assumes that for life to exist on a planet, it must orbit a sun. Well, it turns out that this may not be the case. Just last month, physicists with the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory theorized that life could exist on a starless planet if it were engulfed by dark matter. Left over from the Big Bang, these invisible particles release energy when they collide with antiparticles. Astrophysicists believe that this energy can warm the planet, and this would be enough to keep water in a liquid state. If so, such planets could potentially outlive stars by trillions of years. But don't expect to be hanging with ET anytime soon. These dark matter planets won't be very hot, which will make them difficult to find. However, as hard as it may be to find these dark planets, scientists may have discovered a way to locate other alien worlds. During its mission, NASA's Kepler has discovered over 1,000 exoplanets. But just this week, researchers at the University of Leicester in England found a new way using a planet's aurora. These are caused by solar winds that launch charged particles at a planet's magnetic field, just like our northern lights. These auroras emit strong radio waves, and using telescopes like NASA's Themis, scientists predict that they would be able to detect planets up to 150 light-years away. Scientists hope to use this method to discover new planetary systems much like our own in the near future. But from the vast reaches of space, we head back to our solar system, where scientists at NASA are putting the finishing touches on their new rover Curiosity. Its mission will be to examine an area of Mars that would have been hospitable for microbiological life and to preserve any evidence if Martian life existed. Though a landing site has not been selected, NASA researchers plan to use a new instrument called the Alpha Particle X-ray Spectrometer. This X-ray will allow scientists to measure the chemical ingredients in the Martian soil and make a detailed analysis to determine past and present conditions on Mars. The Curiosity mission is expected to launch at the end of this year, and NASA has high hopes that they will find the building blocks of life on our red brother. So there it is. We still have yet to find those little green men, but every day we are getting one step closer to proving we are not alone in the universe.
All righty, stay tuned. Adam Scott from NBC's Parks and Recreation will be here live in studio. Why is he angry at that bird? Is he talking with does he know it's stuffed? I don't think he does.
We know life is tough for you as an attractive female gamer, but now G4 is finally going to give you the break you deserve with our new Booth Babe contest. We're conducting a nationwide search for our new E3 Booth Babe. All you have to do is submit a video showing off your personality and gaming knowledge by May 4th. The winner will join me at the biggest gaming event of the year. For all the rules and more, head on over to g4tv.com/E3.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Fail, 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 fail. You lose.
Listen, big government, totally intimidating. I get it. Small government, not so much.
I can't believe I'm...
Joining me now, Adam Scott, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
It's all for you, good sir.
You have a very supportive staff.
Very supportive. A lot of dudes that are huge fans of yours.
A lot of dudes looking at me and clapping.
You ever want to know?
I really like that.
If you've ever wondered how Wikipedia entries get written, it's right over there.
These are the guys.
Those are the guys. Those are the ones that do it.
You're all beautiful.
Aw, that's...
You are.
Do you want to retract that statement now?
No, you're all beautiful.
Oh, look at that. If you need a minute, we can send you out there,
would
Oprah
like
style.
5 minutes with
now,
each of them.
let's do it after the interview, because
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a lot to ask you. You're from Santa Cruz.
I am.
Which we just had our 420 special yesterday, which was a big day for us.
Wait, why would you mention that along with Santa Cruz?
Well,
I don't understand.
Because I know they get the program there. That's the only connection
Yeah,
that I can make.
that's what I thought.
Did you celebrate 420 in the past? Did you yesterday?
Well, I celebrated it yesterday, but not partaking in. I have children and I'm tired always, so I just don't have time
Tired
anymore
because of
to
the
be a
indica?
stoner.
You need to switch to sativa if you're
Right,
so tired.
I guess that's what it is.
I get it.
So what I did to celebrate was I treated myself to a MacGruber Blu-ray, which is one of my favorite movies. So hopefully sometime in the future I can celebrate 420 with my MacGruber Blu-ray.
Do you have like a movie collection that is like, okay, these are for the special nights when the kids are at camp?
You know, back when I was a stoner, why am I talking about this on television? Back when I was a stoner, I came to the realization that the best stoner movies are all movies. It's just
you can't really pick
better.
a bad one.
But
you can watch The Notebook, and it's the most hilarious thing
Absolutely.
in the world.
Hilarious.
if you're 2 rips into it. All right, Candace
You're
is a
right.
huge stoner. That's why she's agreeing.
She's over there getting stoned
right now,
looking
during
at
the
back
interview.
of the DVD box. It's totally weird.
She thinks it's 3D.
Yeah.
She's special. But in Santa Cruz, you were saying that you delivered pizzas for a short while.
I did. I delivered pizzas for a summer there, and it was this place, Pizza My Heart, which is still there. Delicious pizza.
Great name too.
But they would deliver. That summer we delivered pizzas, VHS tapes, and Ben & Jerry's exclusively. That's what we delivered. So everyone I delivered to was highly stoned.
So would you open the door and there was just a wall of marijuana
It's like
smoke
a wall
smacking
of
you in the
smoke,
face?
and it's like, here is your Cheech and Chong movie, your Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and your pizza and 7 calzones. Have a terrific night.
If you could sign right here where it says "walking cliche," that would be very nice.
Right, it was a little on the nose.
I gotta say, I am a huge fan of yours and have been for a long while.
Oh, thanks.
I don't mean this as a backhanded compliment, but you played the best douche I have ever seen television, and you truly do.
Thank you very much.
I wanted to choke you in Step Brothers in the greatest way. You were phenomenal. But was there a point where you're like, okay, I can't play the brother or the D-bag anymore?
Well, no, but I did feel like it would be hard to do it again after Step Brothers because that's like the nuclear option. It's like the nuclear the a-hole from Planet A-hole.
Right.
So I think that's like I've kind of done it because the character that Will Ferrell and Adam McKay created was so insanely horrible that there's really nowhere to go.
You took it to 11. You can't really back down. I love it. I mean, you could do a Bluetooth in each ear, but it's a slight variation on the
Maybe
theme
in
at
the
that point.
sequel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now you're on Parks and Rec, which you're hilarious on as well.
Thanks.
Was it weird joining like a little later in the season?
Who is one of the sweetest, greatest people in the world, and I've met everyone in the world, so I know this. But also, one of Time Magazine's most influential people, I don't know if you know that, but Amy Poehler was just chosen as one of the 100 most influential people.
Good for her.
So we're all influenced right now. I don't even know if you know that.
What, she's
Amy Poehler.
She wrote every word in the prompter for today's show.
That's right.
She's actually
That's
has extreme influence. Was there any territorial squabbling or hazing? Did Aziz try to like pee in your dressing room or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, they all abused me emotionally and physically.
But you're stronger for it.
Yeah. No, it's the nicest group of people. It's just the greatest job.
That's awesome. Before we go, I want you to clear up a rumor, if you could, involving Anchorman, because it's all over the internet. I think it is actually in your Wikipedia entry, but you're in the opening credits. Your name appears, right, to Anchorman?
No, it's
the
actually
closing credits.
No, it's actually the credits on a television screen in the news studio as they're like panning up to Will Ferrell. There's a credits rolling on the newscast.
Okay.
And John Hamm and I's names appear in the fake credits within the movie.
So you're an Easter egg.
Yeah, kind of.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We were just kind of like friends with everybody and just around, and so Shauna Robertson, the producer, put our names in there. At the time, we were like, yes! And now it's finally being kind of, people have kind of spotted it. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Does it come with any residuals?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. As long as you're making bank
I'm just excited that I'm sort of in Anchorman, one of the greatest movies
I completely agree. Another one that you can add along with The Notebook and any Cheech and Chong film to Andy Stoner movie night. Adam, again, I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you.
Adam Scott, everybody. Parks and Recreation. It airs tonight on NBC, but still ahead, you have an epic news fail. That's coming up. Stay right there. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah. You're great.
Zombie and puppy cuddle fest.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new Attack of the Show. It's an all-new weekend edition of DV Tuesday with Chris Gore when he reviews the action thriller Ip Man 2 and the controversial comedy Four Lions. Then documentary director Morgan Spurlock drops by to sell us on his crazy product placement film, The Greatest Movie Ever Sold. And we'll reveal the winners of the ATN Am Groflol. Find out if you made it on the show. See it tomorrow.
Oh, what do you know? It's time for today's epic fail.
Yes. Reporters should really never insert themselves into the story they're covering.
Otherwise, this happens.
All these good folks here are getting in a giant-sized bubble to try and get the Guinness World Record.
We are ready to go, and can you just step a little bit back so we have...
Yes, yes.
Okay, ready? There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
I'm sorry. Oh, boy. Sorry. Still on. Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you. Sorry.
Sorry.
Fail that reporter!
Also, fail the news anchor guy. His buddy screws up and he just laughs at him. That's kind of cool, but friendship fail.
Epic fail.
Before we go, would you...
Special thanks to Adam Scott, Blair Herter, Andy Allo, and Janine Garofalo.
Could you tell us a story about it was a cold night that you were snowed in Brooklyn? Do you remember that story? Do you want to tell the audience that real quick?
Are you just pulling something out of your a-hole?
What? Stick around. Campus PD starts right now. Good night, everybody.
I really don't know what you're talking about.